Being a counselor and being a parent can be really difficult. As a counselor, you are non-judgmental. You are not supposed to really say your thoughts, your feelings, give advice. You're just supposed to listen to what they're feeling and their experience of the situation or situations or their past experiences or whatever. Or you're supposed to listen to their sadness or their hurt feelings, or maybe some things that they may be excited about or happy about in the back of your mind. They're like, I don't know about that. But either way, your role is to be supportive and be in that safe space and create a safe space for them. And then for me as a parent, I try to use those same skills because I know how important it is to have that safe space of non-judgmental, comments and not to be giving advice, not telling them what to do. Yet at the same time, they're my babies. I don't care how old they are. They're still my babies. They're still my children. And especially if I can see, that might not be a good idea. Just from my experiences, I try not to put my fear on them, my worries on them, but just in my past experiences, and that's all I have to go by. Sometimes I want to say, I don't know about that, or maybe that's not a good idea, or whatever. And so it can be really, really difficult to kind of balance the two, and I had to apologize to one of my children because when they were telling me, an experience that they were having, I immediately jumped in mom mode and said, okay, well, maybe it's this or maybe it's that. And then I had to apologize because I wasn't really in the moment with what that child was feeling at that time. So I had to kind of double back and say, wait a minute, I missed this. I jumped into mom mode and wanted to give you advice and say, well, maybe look at it this way or maybe look at it that way. And I didn't relate, I didn't tap into, I didn't hold space for what you were feeling. And so, it can be really challenging just as a parent, especially a parent of adult children, because you want to give them advice, but then you also know there's so much of this they have to do on their own. They have to experience on their own, the good and the bad. So all we can do is just be a listening ear and show them love. I hope this helps someone.